What is up, everybody? What is going on? How are you all doing this election day evening? As you guys know, the internet's on fire right now. All of your friends and neighbors are saying all the dumbest stuff on all of the places because it's election night. So, yeah, lots of popcorn to be ate tonight while you're watching discussion boards and videos and whatnot. Unfortunately, I would say, should be a more civil time, you would think, but yeah, it is what it is, right? So tonight is the special 500 subscribers giveaway, and we're gonna be giving away a few prizes tonight uh, as my show of appreciation back to all of you. Um, so yeah, we'll do a QRZ1 like you maybe saw in the title or whatever. Good little radio. Um, you know, and we'll also be doing a sticker pack. I have some like stickers laying around, like one of mine with like call sign on it, and then also like there's some stickers I got from like Ham Fest and whatnot. So it's like a ham radio sticker pack, kind of cool. Just a bunch of stickers. And then also I'll be doing a gift card at some point. It could be a gift card of a store of your choice. Um, but I would ask that you try to make it ham related, but I understand like some people might be going through a hard time too. Maybe they just need the gift card for Walmart or whatever to get them food, and that's fine. That's fine with me. So, yeah, it looks like we have a good little showing here in the chat. We have Andy Cowley as always. We have the other Andy, AA0AM. We have Ron, Tommy. We even have Christopher over there in Kilo Hotel Six Land, Hawaii, for those who don't know. So, yeah, tonight's show, other than, um, you know, giving away some fancy prizes, I'm going to be talking about things that, if I could, I would change about amateur radio. And it's not going to be anything too drastic, I would say. But first and foremost, I would do something with the licensing. I I do like that you have to take a test for it because not everybody can be in it. But personally, I'd probably do away with testing for technician, but also take away the HF privileges. I think that would really help boost up numbers on people on UHF and VHF. Like give technicians 6 meters, maybe give them like the 10-meter repeater portion, but give them 6 meters and up, but without a test. I think that would help get a lot of people into the hobby, get them understanding what amateur radio is. I know for CERT teams, it would be very helpful. If they could get rid of a testing requirement, that would help get people involved in CERT teams and races and ARES and all these other um, community service uh, ham radio groups, I guess you would call them, where you know getting more people is better. And a lot of times these organizations too are only using UHF and VHF anyways. So I don't know. Personally, I would get rid of the technician test, and maybe I'd even get rid of like extra or general and just combine it all into one. Just only have two levels because I don't really see a point in having the general and the extra levels. I mean, that's just me. Um, So yeah, that's one thing I would change about amateur radio. And please, like, feel free to put in the comments what you guys think as well. And we'll do the first drawing here in 5 minutes. We'll do the sticker pack first. Another thing I was thinking of recently was with this contest is, and I guess Andy can correct me if I'm wrong, but I was reading up and it looks like in region one, uh, you're limited to what frequencies you can contest on. And I think that's a very good idea, personally. I think that's something they should adapt over here in the United States because a lot of people, go on HF on the weekends and the bands aren't always open all the time, or if they are, and they're just flooded with people, doing a what do you call it? N- Contest, and what's the other thing? The QSO parties. When the bands are just flooded with that, it can get a little frustrating to the people who want to just hop on the radio on the weekends. So, like personally, that's something I would change to is kind of adapt what Region 1 does and say, hey, if you want a contest, you have to use this frequency span. And then it would allow people like, as much of not a fan of nets I am, allow people that want to have nets to have, open space for people that want to do like, other activities like special event stations, POTA, SOTA, that kind of thing. They would have space as well. So, hello there to Four Wheeling Redneck and Plasma Storm. How are you doing? And if you guys have anything you think you would like change in amateur radio, let me know. And it could be like country specific to you. Like I said, like I wish over here in Region 1, we adapted contesting frequencies. And then for US call signs, we put it down to two levels instead of three, and have the first level, the technician level, be UHF, VHF only, and no test. Like I think that would be kind of cool, and helps drive some activity on the higher bands. So I gotta find the. I should have opened this before the giveaway thingy-mabobber. So bear with me for a second. StreamYard giveaway generator. Giveaway tool. There we go. That's what it's called. Tool. All right. All right. So, did I see Australia is dropping the license fee? And that's interesting because Australia, from my understanding with my chats with Hayden, is one of the more expensive countries to get your call sign in. So that's a big deal for them because if I'm not mistaken, it costs them like 40 or 50 bucks a year, and then there's some sort of ridiculous like initial fee. So that's a big deal for those guys over there. That they're removing the fee. I don't see that happening here in the United States. Um, Nor do I see them restructuring our licenses, like you said, Plasma, because there's money involved. And when there's money involved, someone's getting that money somewhere along the way. So, probably not going to happen anytime soon here. All right, so we're going to do the first giveaway here, and we'll give away a sticker pack first. So, we'll do hashtag sticky. That will be the first. That will be the first giveaway code of the night. Hashtag sticky. So yeah, tonight is election day. I went to the polls earlier and I voted. I got my little sticker here. Yay! I was a citizen today, I guess. All right, so according to this, there's 10 viewers. Yeah, I mailed in like 100 ballots, so we'll see what happens, right? Um, all right, so according to this, there's as they say in Chicago. Vote early and vote often. There you go. All right, so there's 9 entries and 11 of you watching. So I'll give you like 60 seconds more, and then I'm pulling the lever. So, hey, you all have a very good chance of winning the QRZ1 later if it remains this many viewers. There we go. All right, there's 11. You got here just in time for the sticker pack drawing. Let's see if you got it, Mark. Sorry if you hear the fire trucks in the background. Sam Weaver. Congratulations, Sam. Send me an email on QRZ, and I will get that mailed out to you this week. So congratulations on the sticker pack. So yeah, some other things I think I would change about ham radio. Let's see. So Ron brings up a good one. So you think they should have kept the novice class as the entry class, just give them some phone privs on HF with the tech, have the tech as a side for those who just want UHF, VHF only. I could see that. I could definitely see that, Ron. That's a decent little point there. You know, but I think it would just be easier to just have 2 levels, in my opinion. To just have 2 levels where you'd have your technician where you would just have UHF, VHF, and no test, and then you'd have your general slash extra. You'd combine them into one class. You'd have a test for it. That's not as hard as the extra test right now, but it's not as easy as the general. If you catch my drift, and yeah. So yeah, do it like we do in the UK. So you have to remind me. Do you guys only have 2 levels or is it 3? But yeah, extra tests. It's just not super easy. I think a lot of even generals. In plasma, not everyone can be like you, bro, and get all 3 at the same time. Okay. Some people struggle with tests. Like in all honesty, like my brother, for instance, he's a terrible test taker. Terrible. I mean, he's smart. He just can't take a test to save his life. So, I mean, taking a test is a bit of a prohibitive factor, I think, for some people. Um, especially people I would say with like disabilities. So, that's just my opinion, you know. But yeah, like some people just can't take a test to save their life. And Mike Smith says HF for all. Oh, so you have HF privileges on all, but I think it's power based, if I'm not mistaken, right? Your difference between ours is how much power you can run. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and no, that's not what I wanted. Oh boy, I'm messing this all up, guys. All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do the gift card. So we'll do hashtag CVS. And if anyone gets that joke, you know I did hashtag CVS. Um, so yeah, do hashtag CVS for the gift card giveaway. If you don't get that joke, there's a scam that goes on, and a lot of old people fall victim to it, where these Indian guys will call you pretending to be from the IRS. They say, "Oh, you can pay your bill by going to CVS and picking up, these Visa gift cards," and then, you know, they steal like $1,000 from these old people. Kind of sad, but yeah. Probably, I'm not gonna be going to CVS to get you the gift card though. I'll probably just send you a digital gift card. Again, I'd prefer you. It'll be a $15 gift card. Let me clarify that, and I'd prefer it to be like an amateur radio store, such as Gigaparts or DX Engineering or HRO, but it can be wherever you want it to be. Like if you want Victoria's Secret or something, I'll give you a Victoria's Secret gift card. Okay. So we have 10 entries here. There's 12 of you watching. So yeah. And the crazy thing is they can't really do anything about it unless they figure out where the call is originating from. And then if you actually report it to the Indian authorities, like they will you know, they will actually go after these people. They're actually pretty serious about that. All right. So let's see who's got it. The other Andy, AA0AM. Congratulations. You are the winner of a $15 gift card. Shoot me an email and of where you want the gift card for. Again, I'd prefer it to be ham adjacent, but if you want it for Walmart or whatever, that's fine with me too. I want whatever's going to help you out. So, back on the subject at hand here. So, what I would change about amateur radio? Um, you see, the fees. I would probably want to get rid of those too. Um, because right now there's really been you know, there's really been no proof yet that they're using that money to help us in any way. So it kind of begs the question, well, people are paying $35 now, what are they paying $35 for? Like what is this money that you're generating? Where is it going? What's it doing? So, you know, I don't know. I just yeah, I don't really agree with the fees a lot. Um, let's see. What else would I change about amateur radio? I had a list and then I lost the list, of course. I wrote down a list on my phone and I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about all these talking points today. And then I lost the list. Another thing I think I would like to change is power restrictions. I don't really understand the point of why we're limited to 1.5 kilowatts. If anyone knows why, um, then yeah. See, the money isn't to help amateur radios for general. Well, I mean, isn't that what taxes are for? Like, yeah, so essentially, you're just paying a tax at that point, right? That's what you're telling me. And no, Andy, unfortunately, it does not stop for them from selling out band allocation. In fact, no matter how many amateur radio operators we get, it doesn't protect our bands at all because we're licensed through the FCC and they can sell the band as they want. So if AT&T comes tomorrow and says, "Hey, we need a portion of the 2-meter amateur radio band," and they pay them $1 billion, they're going to give it to them. So yeah, that's just the reality of amateur radio here is that the spectrum's for sale, and if you have enough money and enough political power, you can buy it. You know, it's just like anything else in this country, honestly. Kind of sad, but it is what it is. Um, and yeah, a lot of we complain about being taxed and fees, but ask our UK. Yeah, I know they pay a lot, and I know they have like the joke is with the United Kingdom, you have to have a license to get a license. Like they have so many licenses and permits for all these different kinds of things. And yeah, who knows where that money's going, right? um yeah. Well, I mean some and there's other countries out there too, like Malawi, for instance. I think you pay like a one-time fee to like some guy in an office and you just have a license there. It is hilarious. Yeah, like there's a lot of like African countries that are like that where it's just like you just pay a fee to a guy in an office and you have a license. TV license for each screen they have. Man, that would be ridiculous. Hopefully that's not a real thing. I hope not. So, all right, so in a couple minutes we'll pull the lever on the QRZ1 giveaway, but thank you all so much for subscribing, for tuning in tonight. I know you probably have a lot better things you can do, like watch the needle go in the direction you're hoping it's going to go in. And then go on Facebook and start a flame war on your friends, neighbors, and families' profiles about what candidates they did and didn't vote for. So instead of doing that, you're here hanging out with me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Um, your cousin pays £300 a year for TVs. Andy, you're gonna have to tell me, is this a real thing? Do people really pay like a screen tax or something? Man, I tell you what, the American Revolution was a lot better of an idea than I originally thought. So, I mean, of course, it was a good idea. Who wants to be part of the British Empire? So many YouTube videos to watch, never enough time. That's correct. I try to take up as little time of y'all's precious days as possible. I was watching I don't know if you guys know who Destiny is, but he's this streamer who got kicked off of TikTok. And yeah. there was ooh, it was interesting on there. Huh. 3 TV. Does that mean you're allowed to have 3 TVs per house? You're gonna have to educate me on this. Oh, TV license costs £159. You're doing a great job. Thankfully, you have multiple devices. Yeah, and I try to schedule my streams around everyone else's. Scout used to stream at this time, but I don't know. I guess he's been busy or something. Um, but yeah, I try to schedule everything like around other stream schedules, so I'm not stepping on them or not stepping on me or whatever. Tuesday night really died off. There used to be like 4 or 5 people that would constantly do a video on Tuesday night, and they just kind of fell out. So, um, let's see. What should we do as a hashtag? Hashtag 500. Why not? Let's do that. Hashtag 500, y'all. So you have a 1 in 13 chance at winning a QRZ1. This is probably the best odds of any YouTuber you have of winning a radio. Just keep that in mind whenever you watch this channel. You know, whenever you watch this channel, just keep that in mind. You have a 1 in very small amount chance of actually winning a radio. So, you know, But we're hoping to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. It's kind of a far stretch, but anything could happen, I suppose. And like always, I do have a link to my Patreon, to my Buy Me a Coffee in the description. My lowest tier is like $3 or something. Like it's the lowest they would let me do it without them like completely taking it all away. So, every bit of that helps. So, all right, so we have 12 entries. It says 13 watching. I don't know if that includes me, or if my wife is watching and she's just not talking. So we're gonna hit draw here right now, and we will see who wins the radio. If it's someone overseas, that might be an issue. And it's not N5YIZ P Moore 4321. Congratulations, you won a QRZ1 radio. Send me an email. I'm good on QRZ.com. Yeah, send me an email and I will get this sent out to you. All right, so yeah, I don't really have much else tonight. I just kind of wanted to do the giveaway, go on a little bit of a rant about things that bend my antenna, I guess you could say. And yeah, the Ham Radio Clubhouse comes on soon. Also, the TikTok Live with me, Evan, Kyle, AA0Z, and Charlie, Red Summit RF. That will be coming on at 8:30, 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock, that's right. It comes on at 9 o'clock. And other than that, man, I'm going to go ahead and hit the button here to end the stream and continue watching the flame war go on the internet about the elections and enjoy some popcorn probably until the TikTok live stream, which, by the way, if you guys are on TikTok and you're not following me, follow me. Mark says don't do TikTok, but I tell you what, man, maybe you're not a fan of it, and that's fine. But there's a ton of young people on there, and that if I want to reach young people, that's the platform to do it. Their algorithm lets me get to people between 18 and 30 really easily, and again, I'm interested in the hobby, and that I'm just trying to grow the hobby using any platform necessary or possible to grow the hobby. The way I see it is a net positive. So, if you don't like it, that's fine. I use it to connect with young people, and it's worked so far. It's been very positive. So, yeah, well, the Chinese relinquished control of it. That's a discussion of for another time. But anyways, LC 73s to all of you, and go over to the Ham Radio Clubhouse and tell them Pat sent you. So 7 3s.